BBC News with David Harper. A report by the most senior public health official in the United States says social media is posing a profound risk to young people. It says the health and well-being of teenagers is being damaged and control measures are not working. Washington has promised $245 million in aid for refugees fleeing the violence in Sudan. The US has also called on the warring parties to respect the latest truce to allow humanitarian assistance in. A judge in Colombia has ruled that a court case against the former president Álvaro Uribe should go ahead. Mr. Uribe said the charges that he bribed witnesses are politically motivated. Police in Britain say they are investigating the former Prime Minister Boris Johnson over further breaches of COVID regulations during the pandemic. A spokesman for Mr. Johnson said the events held were lawful. Officials in Guyana say that a fire that killed at least 19 children at a girls' boarding school was started deliberately. They say a pupil threatened to set fire to the dormitory after her mobile phone was confiscated. The Senate in the US state of South Carolina has voted to ban most abortions after around 6 weeks of pregnancy. The majority of southern states have now severely restricted access to abortions. A typhoon is heading towards the Pacific island of Guam, an American military outpost. Residents are being moved to shelters as heavy rain and severe flooding are forecast. A ban on short domestic flights has come into force in France. The law stops air travel between French cities connected by train services taking less than 2.5 hours. A gala and art auction in New York have raised nearly $6 million to restore the childhood home of the late soul musician Nina Simone. It's hoped the house in North Carolina will be open to the public next year. It had been in danger of being demolished. BBC News.